Let me see. Where's the chat? Am I not? I'm not live, am I? Okay, we're live now. So what's up, guys? Mark from DSG, and you know Amanda.
Amanda from Dropship Shenanigans. Say that 10 times fast.
Dropship shenanigans, dropship shenanigans, dropship shenanigans, dropship.
Oh.
That's too much.
Well, you speak Spanish, so you're used to all that tongue rolling crap.
Yeah. It's a little better. So why the fuck? I'm trying to see the chat.
I talk? Okay, now I'm coming up.
Okay, see the chat. We're live. What's up, motherfuckers? What's up, Tony? What's up, fucking Lynn, Sam, Tyler? What the fuck is up? So this is Amanda Coffman. Amanda was in DSG, like, you joined, what, like 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
And now she's doing more Amazon drop shipping. So we're going to talk. What's up, Gigi? What's up, Omar? So we'll take the questions in a second. But Amanda and I are just going to talk about the differences in eBay and Amazon drop shipping. What's up, Gil? I think that there are a lot of people that, not a lot of people, I'm talking on my ass. There are other YouTubers who are covering more Amazon drop shipping because they haven't been able to solve the problem with the eBay drop shipping shit. And I've solved the problem, so fuck all of them. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about Amazon drop shipping. So, Amanda. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so what, since you put out the course and Rico put out his course, so there's a link to Amanda's channel in the description. Go check that shit out and subscribe. There's a link to her course. Go check that shit out also. So since you put out the course and you put out, so guys, we'll take question and answers after. So me and Amanda are just gonna talk about the shit. Just like I had an Amazon account. Well, I have an Amazon account that was being managed by like some of my employees. And since Rico and you came out with the training, I decided to get into more Amazon drop shipping. And I'm going to build an account from zero using both strategies, using Rico's strategy drop shipping from China or US, right? Private label. You all call it all these nice shit, but
on the
Rico,
same account?
Huh?
Are you doing it on the same account, like some of both?
Yep. So I'm going to document that process. But what I've noticed about Amazon dropshipping is that it feels like if you spit on Amazon, someone will buy it.
Yeah. Just dip your toe in and whew.
Yeah, and the reason why, one of the reasons why I want to do a lot of these videos is because I know that because Amazon dropshipping is so lucrative, the people who have stepped out and done it so far makes it seem like rocket science when it isn't. Like, you have restrictions, right? Like, you have to keep the metrics tight. You have to know what not to sell. But
there's things to know, but there was things to know getting started with eBay too. And I mean, like, you figured it out. That's why I love people that come from drop shipping on eBay, because if you figured that out and you even had a little bit of success there, then you have, what is it? I guess you have enough drive to figure out Amazon.
Right.
Because it's just a little more to know, but once you know it, you're good.
And then how many? So you at what, $10,000 profit a month now?
Yeah, I really slowed things down in December though. So now I have this course, and like, I'm sure people want to be seeing results, but I just really drew it back and enjoyed the month of December.
Well, I didn't sell in December at all.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like, I got my first taste of December last year, and I was like, I'm going to enjoy my family and enjoy this financial freedom that I have now. I'm not going to, because my VAs can run it, but, you know, then they want certain days off, and they have Christmas too, and I didn't even want a couple days of working. I just didn't. So.
Yeah, I don't. I stop on the 30th or the 31st, whatever is the last day of fucking November.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, I don't at all. But
hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you need? Yeah.
Someone said Mark looking like a snack.
Snack.
I'm not too sure what you mean. What's up?
Maybe they need a sandwich.
I'm not too sure. Hola, Mauricio, ¿cómo estás? Amanda, someone asked if you're married. Are you married?
No.
Okay. You have a boyfriend?
No.
So she's single and she's rich.
You know what? I love business. I love making money.
Right, exactly.
Try to beat that.
Yeah, I don't. Bye. Tomorrow. Yeah, so you got up to making 10,000 a month. What's your margins, like 10%?
Yeah, like November was 12%. Pretty good.
Oh, sweet. And that's with how many employees?
I have 2 VAs.
And what?
They're both like almost full time.
And what do they do?
One lists full time, and then the other one works on orders and customer service.
Someone said snack means good looking, no homo. I'm a good looking motherfucker, thanks. I know. Why the fuck are y'all laughing? Like, dude, y'all, well, you don't work for me, but Stephanie, you do. The least you can do is not laugh at my ass. Jesus Christ. I say I'm a good looking motherfucker and they die laughing. The fuck? Otis, we're doing the dropshipping house. We'll answer questions after. Okay, so your 2 VAs, they work full time. How much you pay them per hour?
$250.
Jesus, so 40.
I got really lucky though to find them. Like I know you don't really like, what is it, online jobs?
No, I don't.
I found them there, and like the one had been waiting forever for a job, and the other one, I don't know, she didn't really do a ton of drop shipping, but she's really smart. So I trained her and I got lucky.
The longer I stay in Nicaragua, the economy is getting worse and worse. So I just get more like good labor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony Yang, $2.50 an hour. So what do your VAs do? What are they doing? The reason why I'm asking these questions is because I'm trying to get these guys on YouTube some perspective. So
well, right now they're enjoying their Christmas bonus and not working. So I just gave them like a week's pay and said take the week off.
But they usually, is it that one usually lists and one processes orders, one does customer service?
Yeah, I have them split up. Like one does all the orders and the customer service, and the other one only lists. But then I'm still finding myself working 2 days a week to give my order guy a couple days off. So we're going to change things up a little bit and make it so that they can, whatever they want to do to work it out, they can cover everything. I really want to step away from having to worry about a lot of stuff.
So what, you're dependent on them? So how, you all have a safe trip home and fuck both of y'all for laughing at me. I'm a good looking black man. I'm sorry, but I'm sure about it. Okay, touche. Let me go back to my live video, my whiskey.
You got whiskey?
Yeah. So, and how much are you spending on? Mauricio said hi, Stephanie. So, how much do you spend on them monthly, on the VAs?
So I don't know. If they both work a full time, then whatever, like
$100 a week.
Yeah, about $800 a month.
That's crazy. And then how much work are you doing daily on that stuff?
Like, there's a couple things that I've only been handling. Like if I have orders that are not shipping that need like special things done with them, I've been doing that every night, like before midnight. But I'm gonna train my orders guy to be able to figure that stuff out too, because he can, and there's no reason. I mean, I've been holding a lot back and really keeping a lot on myself, and I'm realizing there's no reason he can't do this. And so what if he screws it up? I will just teach him.
Yeah, you fix it.
If he doesn't get it, I'm gonna find somebody new. Like I'm done being so hands-on. I really am. That's my New Year's.
Well, I think I've done being hands-on for a long time, but the reason for me not being hands-on is just so I can work on other shit, right? Now I have a son, so I need like family time and shit. But
that's my thing too. Like I have other things that I want to be doing. Like I want to get back to trying out some things on eBay. I wanna even get to Shopify someday because I think I would be good at it. You know, like I've done everything else and I'm good at it, so I want to get into Shopify too. There's so many things I want to do. My time is better spent elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly. So bipolar Joe, I usually drink when I'm at the office because there's a restaurant. So I drink at the end of my day.
No, I'm not a millionaire.
Yeah, everyone is asking. And that's a weird question, right? Like someone asked me that the other day, and I thought about it, and I guess I am, but I don't have $1 million in the bank.
Yeah, like what makes you a millionaire? That you made $1 million? That you have millions?
I guess the assets that you have. Like I have a ton of land and shit.
I guess if you're around here asking this, I probably have more money than you do.
Yeah.
And I'm turning into an arrogant fuck, so.
As you should. So this is the thing. Like I have turned into I don't think I'm arrogant, but like I just realized I was rich like a couple months ago.
Nice.
Because I was at therapy, and like I go to, when my wife got pregnant, I started to go to therapy every week, right? Because I didn't know how the fuck I'll be a father. And I was telling her, like, I live around all these rich people, right? Like my neighborhood is retarded. Like, so I was like, I remember telling her like all these fucking rich people. Like I was saying that. I said the term all these fucking rich people. And then she was like, Mark, but you're rich. And I was like, yeah. But, and then it was just like, oh shit. Like I didn't even realize, like I wasn't thinking about it, right? Like I was just like, whatever.
So what has changed now that you see yourself as that?
Before I used to feel bad for having a chef, and now I don't feel bad about it. Like nothing really changed. I just think I'm unapologetic about being like before. I would be more inclusive with like even with my employees, and I pay my employees well, right? But I actually used to feel bad. Like I would like I don't wash the dishes. I don't clean my house. Like I don't do that shit. And I used to feel bad about it. And now I just don't.
Well, I'm definitely not rich because I still do that shit.
I haven't remembered the last time. Like I told the story a couple of times. Like when Darius was here, like my dog like spilled his food in my office, my home office, and I just stepped over the food and went outside. And Darius was like, "You're not gonna clean that?" And I was like, "I didn't even think about cleaning it. Like that's not my job." You know what I mean? So and then I realized, like,
oh my God, you're just like my kids.
What do you mean?
Like my kids. That must be what they're thinking when they step over the shit they spill everywhere. It's not my job.
Right. Like I mean, I'm a kid in a sense. Like I feel one of my friends told me recently that I am like a child because I am excited about everything. I mean, I could give a fuck. I'm a rich kid. I don't care. Whatever.
Golden though, that's awesome.
And I bought a Hummer today.
Why?
I always wanted a Hummer.
Yeah.
Hello.
They're kind of cool looking, I guess.
Well, and like for two reasons. Nicaragua is more off-road and stuff, and then we have in grind camp, in February, and what was I saying? Right, and they're gonna I'm gonna like paint grind camp on it and like whatever, right? But
business write-off. So you're getting to the point where you're just starting to spend your money.
Dan, I did get like the lot is like 200 meters from my office. So I went, I was talking to Dan right before. Anyway, let's get back into drop shipping. So Jason Young, hit me on an email. If you want a job, you have to come to Nicaragua. I'm interested in Trinity to work from home. Like you go to the beach and drink beer every day. Like all my other Trinity friends. So how much of your business did you, I'll answer questions after, guys. How much of your business did you do by yourself on the Amazon side? Like I know you worked yourself to the ground on eBay dropshipping, but how much on Amazon did you get a VA right away? Like,
yeah, I did. I mean, I had to be very hands-on at first to get my account back out of the shithole. But I did that pretty quickly, actually, within like 2 weeks, because it's all about volume. But once I did that, I only had like 100 listings, and I started interviewing VAs. And the first 2 that I interviewed, I liked them both. I only wanted 1, but I liked them both.
Mm.
So I hired her to start listing, and since 100 listings, she's done all my listings. And then I hired him at the same time, so pretty quickly.
But how much, like, how many months were you alone? And then,
Probably
go ahead.
a month. It was maybe a month before I hired them.
And then how much money were you making before you hired them? You made what it is. You made $500, you made 1,000, you made nothing. And then you're just like what? I'm trying to figure out, I usually use like indicators. So like people who are watching this, I usually like try to give them like how you made those decisions. So I know that you did eBay for a long time and made money there. And so you would have a better perspective on when. But if you had to tell, if a regular motherfucker on YouTube asks you, when should they hire VA? What?
As soon as possible. Like, it depends on your money. Like, I came into this with money. I wasn't trying to, like, I didn't need to make money in order to put money into it. So, but I mean, if you need to make money first, as soon as you're making enough money to pay a VA, you at least need to get a lister.
Right. And then how do you, go ahead.
You're not gonna grow for shit if you're spending like hours doing your orders and hours putting up listings. If you're gonna do your orders, you at least need somebody like getting your listings up, growing you.
And how did you train them? Like, you have a course now, right? So like anyone who watching this, just buy the fucking course and then give their VA the course. But so there's a link in the description to the fucking course. But how, and someone just asked if you use Jungle Scout or AMZ Pro.
I use Jungle Scout. I guess the different is the same stuff. But
I use the AMZ Scout.
You don't even need it, really. I mean,
no, I know.
Like, I don't know. I just pretty much gave her the parameters of how I wanted, like, the listings I want, and she started doing it. And for a while, I would go behind her and look at what she listed and make sure it wasn't like bullshit.
And when she started, how many listings? Success with Sully said, say my name. Suck a dick, Sully. I just said your name.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was trying to think about the answer to your question. How many? The last I counted, she was doing, to start, she did like 75 a week, which is pretty good.
Yeah, so like 10 a day.
Yeah, I haven't counted in so long. And she doesn't always spend 8 hours. Like, she'll work like 6 hours a day is a long day for her. So, I mean, she's full-time, and that I'm like, whatever you can give me. She works about 30 hours, though.
So, what's the best software? So right now, we use what? Web Scraper app to check prices. I use AMZ Scout Pro. Amanda use Jungle Scout a little bit. There's no listing software, the DS. So the accounts I'm managing, for the first 30 days, we're doing mainly drop shipping from China, and then we get into the other type of drop shipping, and I'm using my software to find the retail arbitrage stuff.
Yeah.
And are you, what's that?
I got to get into your software. I keep forgetting. Now I don't even know. It's probably lost in my messages. Who did you have send me that info? I don't even remember.
Rodrigo Juan. I mean, I'm in the office every day this week, and like, I'm going to be in the office a lot more because we're managing a number of Amazon accounts. So I'm growing my Amazon account from scratch, like another one for YouTube. And then I have 6 of my employees growing other Amazon accounts, but they are following my lead every day. So now I have to fucking come to the office every day. I'm just doing that because like, so I want you to produce more content on fucking YouTube. And I guess you have three kids and manage your own Amazon account. So like
I'm gonna change though, and I'm actually thinking about, you know how you can get permission to open another Amazon account. I'm thinking about doing that and like completely growing it live. And if everybody snipes the shit out of me, I don't even care. I'm thinking about pulling them up.
Do it.
That's my plan. And I have there's a daycare right up the road that's also a preschool that's more like full time. So I can actually sit down for 5 hours straight without children and work. YouTube content. Because right now they go for like 2.5 hours, 3 days a week. And that's
a week.
Yeah, 3 days a week. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know. My son is 4 months old. I have all the help in the world, and I'm still stressed out. So I don't know. I don't know how you do the 3 fucking kids. That's nuts.
I operate at a high stress level.
Yeah, I was telling my brother that like the other day I was telling one of my assistants, this American girl, and I was like, every time I do a certain action, she's like, I get stressed out, and then she's this fucking yogi teacher, fucking whatever, right? So she's like, let's try to figure out how to reduce that stress. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't say it to like look for a solution. I was just like, it was just conversation. And I was like, the fuck?
Let's meet that stress head on.
Yeah, I'm just not. And I actually, exactly. I had this conversation with my brother and my therapist, and I was like, wow, like people don't, like stress for me is just like whatever. I never thought about it until recently.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me much.
Yeah, I don't maybe it does and you don't know. Like I don't know what it is to live without stress, right? So like you saying it does affect you, but then there are motherfuckers that just walk around unstressed out.
Oh man, yeah, like sometimes my mom will take all the girls and I'll be alone. Most of the time I go to the bar, but that's not true because probably like half the time I sit home and get a lot of stuff done. But anyway, like I get this overwhelming feeling like all this stress is off of my shoulders now. What am I gonna do with my like almost a panic feeling like, oh, nothing I can do. Must be something I have to be doing.
Let me see. This person asks, I should have started. Okay, I should have started dropshipping Amazon first like I thought, but those Shopify ads influencers got me. Dude, if you have a Shopify store and you never dropship before, close that fucking Shopify store, shut down like immediately and dropship on eBay or Amazon.
Wait for Amanda to learn Shopify and she'll sell you a course way cheaper than all those.
Okay, guys, we'll start taking question and answers. So, Amanda, I'm going to run and give my glass to the bartender to give me some more whiskey. But
you have a bartender?
At the office, there's a bar.
Oh, my God. Okay.
My life is fucking me, and my driver's sitting outside in the car to drive me home. Sorry. So Amanda, you guys, we're starting question and answer. Amanda will answer some of your questions while I go get more whiskey.
All right, let me read the question. I'm not going to scroll up. I'll just read at the bottom. How much would you need to get started to make $1,000 a month? It just depends. I mean, like if you're looking at 10% profit, then you're going to have $10,000 in sales. If you spread that out over a month, then you're going to have like $5,000 held up with Amazon. So that's really loud. So you would need like either $5,000, about $5,000 in cash flow or credit to have 10% profit. How much time did it take to get well, 10K a month profit or sales? Like 1,000 listings. My course is $297 until the end of the year. I'm going to $495 because I have everything in my course ridiculously cheap right now because I think all those people that sell courses for $1,000 are insane, but it's worth it. How do friends feel about your job? I don't have the internet, so they're just like, whatever, cool, I'm happy for you. Nobody can hear me, Mark, because the link is loud.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry. I should have muted that shit. Okay, so
I need a mic. Would that make it easier to hear me?
Yeah, maybe. All right, so we should take your course instead of Matt Gamble's course. What do you say to it?
I looked at the content in it, and honestly, I was gonna buy it because I told my students, I'm like, whatever courses come out, I'll be buying them and adding. And I don't, unless someone specifically points out to me something that they see that's more than what I have. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see, as just looking at the outline, I don't see anything that's any more than what I have, except for, like, I don't know how you talk for 35 minutes about cashback sites, but whatever.
This is the thing. This is the stuff with is Anush do it yourself worth the money? Fuck Anush, and it's not worth the money. He's a piece of shit, and I'll do a review about him pretty soon. I hope you understand. You can read between the lines.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, I didn't say it, did I? No, you said it. Thank you.
I said it. So Anush is a cunt, and he's a piece of shit, and it's like $10,000 or $15,000.
And going up soon, I read.
Like I have a done for you service. If you want, I'll do it for you. Not for $10,000, but for less.
I think you charge too little. I personally think that a done-for-you service that's done properly is worth every bit of $10,000. And if I were to do it, the stress involved and like that I would like the responsibility that I would be taking on, I would certainly charge at least $10,000 because I wouldn't fuck your shit up, and I would make it priority, like even over my own account if somebody was going to pay me to do that. So I would charge big money to do it. But you do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, we charge $7,000, but
that's fair. And then that's a good price if anybody's on the fence on that deal. I haven't heard your offer, so.
Yeah, so, fuck. No, okay, está bien. Gracias. Fuck. She brought me a second, I guess.
I had whiskey. I'm drinking these chumpy beers. This Michelob Ultra because it has less carbs in it. Because I gained 30 pounds since I started drop shipping and making money.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I lost weight. I lost 26 pounds. Now I have a chef, so I have a choice.
Maybe that's what I need.
So he said Anusha's student. Tyler, I haven't seen. It's for a done-for-you service, holla flush. $7,000 and we bill your Amazon account for you. Tyler, I haven't seen the course. So this is the thing, guys. I want to address this Matt Gamble thing, and I want to address me on YouTube. My only problem with Matt's course is that I think he hyped it up way too much and made it seem like more than it really is. And that is why I decided not to promote it. And I think when you overhype certain things, you are forced to put in shit that is not necessary. And then you waste people's time and my time. And the most valuable thing we have on earth is fucking time. The same reason why I don't support Jack and his $20 course of 13 hours of fucking bullshit is this. So Matt is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking away the fact that he sold millions of dollars on Amazon. I'm not taking away the fact that he inspires me as a drop shipper. So don't mix the two things. But my main problem with Matt's course and Matt's process of making the course and selling the course is if you hype up some bullshit too much, then you want to make it seem like rocket science. And the challenge is, if you don't have cunts like me on YouTube trying to break things down and making it not seem like rocket science, then you could continue pretending like it's rocket science. You see what I'm saying? So if I am an affiliate to Amanda's course, I promote Amanda's course because I try to work with regular people who are just smart and try to solve problems. I try my best not to work with straight marketers. So that is my problem with it. Nothing else. if I could make the conscious choice to have half-naked girls in my videos giving me champagne, I could make the conscious choice of taking pictures of my house and pictures of my beach house and pictures of the cars that I buy. Like I randomly bought a Hummer on a quick decision, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, I bought a Hummer like that, because like I love solving problems and making money for solving problems. So that's just, so Anush is a cunt.
Like how you wrapped back around there.
So
you go keep some money on. Where'd that go? Hold on.
So what would you, let me see, what's your email, because you hardly speak to me on Instagram. I get a ton of email.
You get me everywhere.
That's my email. So if you have any questions about the Done For You service, or if you have questions about anything, Amanda, you can't come to Nicaragua for a month, can you?
Wait, not a month. No way. Would you not see your kid for a month?
Bring the motherfuckers.
Getting children out of the country when you don't have their father with you is more of a task.
Okay. Yeah. What's the difference between Amanda's course and the Two Dudes course? The Two Dudes is more about, they call it private label drop shipping. Basically, you're drop shipping items and you buy in UPC codes and you're drop shipping both from China and the US, but you're branding it as your own items. Amanda's straight retail arbitrage. Yeah, Rico is a solid dude. I'll do a live with him this week. Otis. So listen, this Otis Harris dude who's fucking watching us live, this motherfucker has 2 Olympic medals.
What? Good job, dude.
And like, I'm having this dropship house where we host either 8 or 10 people for 2 or 3 months. And hopefully he would be one of them.
So Otis, are you drop shipping then? Are you successful drop shipping?
No, he has like I'm gonna start working with him to try to get him drop shipping.
Did he just find out about it or what?
Yeah, I think it's relatively new.
Well, someone with that kind of drive will certainly have success.
Exactly, like it's just work. Retail arbitrage is not allowed, by the way. No shit, Tony. Thanks for informing us.
Yeah. Oh my god. I better go shut. Hold on, Mark. I'm gonna shut my store down now.
Yeah, like the fuck. What's up, Kate? Kate, fuck. I want Kate and financial freedom on this live.
I don't know, Kate.
Kate is a girl. I did a call with her. Hopefully she comes to Nicaragua.
Wait, is she the one that had like a tattoo place and all these businesses?
Yeah, she has a lot of tattoos and she manages like
the female version of you.
Yeah. Exactly. She's just the opposite. She's white and female from England, and I'm black and male from a fucking island.
Long lost twin sister.
Yeah, and she's a lot younger than I, but I want her ass to come down here.
You can start drop shipping. Who is this, Marcos? You can start drop shipping right away. You just have to be very careful and do it slowly. Like, don't think you're gonna jump in and do 20,000 your first month in sales and not have issues with Amazon. You got to start out like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 maybe in sales.
Yeah, and that's why we offered it Done For You. But wait. Amanda, someone just said Jack Pittman has a mastermind class. Is that real?
Wait, what? They said what?
Jack Pittman has a mastermind class. Is that real?
Like masterminding on what? I mean, he has a lot of thoughts.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's all over the place with ideas and shit. So am I. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're just not as hard on him as I am.
No, well, I'm not as hard on people in general.
Yeah, but I have no patience with someone wasting people's time.
Yeah, well, I mean, think about it though. The people that are attracted to that person.
Mustafa, I do not watch Jack's videos, and I make it a conscious decision not to watch that shit because it makes me feel like I mix acid and water and slowly pour it on my brain. So I would not watch his last video, but thank you. But yeah, sorry, what are you saying, Manda?
Jason Young, 6 months. Get started. Do something. Drop ship on eBay. Do something.
eBay, can I do this from the Bahamas? Gigi, you can, but if you never, this course is 3 hours of jack shit. No, it's 13 hours of jack shit. Tony said Jack doesn't seem to be honest. Jack is honest. He's just dumb as fuck. He's just not a very. He could make
a piece of. You got to get him started on Jack, didn't you?
Yeah, they hyped me up. Come on. He's articulate. Jack is articulate. Yeah. Jack could talk. Yeah, I know. Someone else told me Jack is coming back to Nicaragua. Jack could talk about feces and make it sound exciting. So he's articulate. Anyway, let's stop talking about Jack. Jesus Christ.
We're really going to be an inner circle. What are we going to do an inner circle? And what are we offering as part of this inner circle? We need to figure that out, I guess. Someone asked that.
I told you I'm doing the Amazon inner circle and you have to be it. You have to be part of it.
Okay, we'll do it.
So yeah, we are offering Amazon inner circle. What products are you avoiding? I thought Jack was no BS dropshipping. I confused. Jack Pittman or Ty Lopez? Which course should I? Oh, Jesus Christ. I want to work as a VA. Mandesha, where are you from? This video is not about DSUNI. I don't use any trackers, whether you believe it or not.
What tracker? You're way ahead of me. What products to avoid?
Are there some brands you want to tell these motherfuckers? Go buy the course. The list of brands are in the course, but are there like a couple you want to
There's not a list of brands, but, you know, like with Web Scraper app, you get a list of brands to stay away from. And actually, I thought about selling that as like a separate thing, a list of, I don't want to call them safe brands, though, because something could become an unsafe brand in a day. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, safe as far as I've been selling them, safe as far as like the whole community hasn't found an issue with them yet. I don't know. That's something I'm considering adding.
Yeah. What's up, Mark? Carter said, is it too late to get into the... So Carter, I have the eBay inner circle. No, it's not too late. I don't have a link to the description. It's still $1,000, but we raised it to $2,500 before the end of January. I know Jack is coming back to Nicaragua. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Can you go over fees associated with dropshipping on eBay? This is not... Okay, so eBay dropshipping, depending on the country you're from, you're paying PayPal fees from 2.3% if you negotiate down to 5.4% if you're from fucking Costa Rica. eBay fees vary depending on the category. It changed over time as an average of 9%. Mark Amanda, your goals for 2019. Dan, you know one of my goals. In 2019, I want me and Amanda to launch the Amazon Inner Circle. I have the drop shipping house in February.
Get my ass to Nicaragua.
This motherfucker needs to come to Nicaragua. You see, I use motherfucker as a term of endearment. So I hope you guys aren't disrespect. I call my son the little motherfucker. So like, eBay dropshipping for 2019. So let me talk about this. So because we're talking about eBay versus Amazon, so Amanda, I told you why accounts are getting flagged on eBay, right?
Yeah, I already kind of suspected that that was the reason, but yeah.
So I think what is exciting is that a lot of dropshippers outside of my inner circle are going to get flagged. No, Kate, you have to come. I know your challenges with coming. I wouldn't talk about it here, but you have to come. Kate is definitely the white female version of me, and I love it. And this would be epic. So yeah, what we were saying. So I think eBay dropshipping in 2019. I think most of the other YouTube eBay guys, half of them don't know what is flagging eBay accounts. Half of them don't make any money by telling people what flags eBay accounts. And most people are not going to accept it. and my black ass and my inner circle will just get rich. Like I don't like Amanda. So when we figure
testing it for a while, like that's why I'm excited to get back on and do some things. You've been, and it's the kind of thing. Yeah, you've been testing it.
Exactly, and that is the thing, and this is why I think what I realized is that because I curse is dropshipping now starting in March. It is starting in March, but we have grind camp in February. So I think because I curse and I act crazy, or what people consider to be crazy, people look at my YouTube channel as a TV show, and they don't realize that like I actually love solving problems, and I like to work, and I have degrees in mathematics, and I just live to do this stuff. And then everyone else, most of the other people on YouTube just do YouTube to like, I feel like the balance of marketing to value on YouTube, most other people is like 90% marketing and 10% value.
Right.
Most people don't realize that I actively make certain decisions that make me less money. And I just like solving the problems. And now that there's this big problem that doesn't really benefit anyone financially for solving, I just get to take advantage of it for a long time. Because the honest truth is, I struggled for almost a year to try to figure out why, so I sold $200,000 2 months straight, right? With like 1,200 listings, and about 40% of my listings. What's up, Sammy Sosa? Wait, Sammy Sosa is here? Sammy, I haven't spoken to you in a minute. Hit me a message on Instagram, please. What was I saying? Yeah. So I struggled. I've been doing the same thing for the past 7 years. I've been dropshipping on eBay since 2011, right? So I've been doing the same thing for the past 7 years and making a fuckload of money. And everyone is complaining about these drops in sales and getting flagged. And I struggled with why. And then when I realized why, it was because I'm just an idiot that like has too much pride.
So considering what has happened over the past year or so, like, are you buying a little more into that everything happens for a reason? Universal?
Kinda. But I am trying to justify it by saying that like I've eaten, so like recently, right? Like 2 months ago, I was talking to my mother, and I was telling my mother was like, Mark, everything in our life is lining up perfectly, right? Like right now, my life is fucking great, right? I have a lot of money. I have a wife that's 11 years younger than me, and she's pretty good looking. I have a kid, and I never thought I would have a kid in my life, and he looks just like me, so that's cool as fuck. And I have money, right? So on one hand, especially with this situation with eBay, like this in particular,
right?
That is like, yeah, I could kind of lead to everything happening for a reason, but I could also say that like I've eaten shit for long enough that it's time for me to be luckiest man on earth.
That's exactly how I felt when I found drop shipping, and I actually started doing really well, and I found myself not worrying about money. And one day I was like telling my friend, I'm like, I just don't feel like I deserve all this. And she was like, don't you think you've eaten shit for long enough? Like the same fucking thing. Your karma like is coming back around. You've been shit on for so long. It's about time something good comes into your life.
Yeah, right. Mandesha, I look poor because I am poor.
I'm gonna look poor even when I'm a millionaire. I'm still gonna be wearing sweatpants and t-shirts, Nirvana t-shirts. I
think what is hilarious is like when guys, so like I had some guys come to my house last week to do over the ceiling in the garage. So like I'm like at the pool in my shorts covered in tattoos smoking, right? And like, so they come and they like bring the bill, and they don't know who is like, I have like 6 people that work in my house. So they go to the maid and they're like, hey, we need the money for the thing. And like, when they first came, they're like, yeah, dude, yeah, brother. Like they talking to me like I might be the pool boy or something, right? So it doesn't bother me. I think it's funny. So when the maid brought the bill to me and I had to pay, they looked at me like what is going on?
They probably think you're a football player.
Yeah, like some people think I'm a baseball player because like baseball is popular. They call me Big Papi, and Big Papi apparently was a baseball player.
Nice. That's cool. Okay, questions. Looking.
I told you I signed the contract on the island.
No.
Yeah, the paperwork in Nicaragua takes a long time, so when it comes through, I could actually say this is my island.
Oh, you gotta show me which one you picked.
It is insane. It's not as big as the others, but it's like right by a reef, so like all the sand is white and all the water is super blue.
Is there like houses on it, or you have to build on it? How soon are we having Grind Camp there?
There are 2 buildings on it, but they need refurbishing. And I have some guys like on mainland Nicaragua building like I'm putting 7 like 1 room, 1 bathroom huts on the island. So I have them pre-building it here and then we ship it over there.
You're trying real hard to get me to take off and move there, aren't you?
Listen, let me explain. Nicaragua is not for a lot of people, right? Like Nicaragua, if you need, I don't know, like I don't need to go shopping. Like there's a mall, there's Zara and there's boutiques and you could buy nice clothes and shoes and shit. You could fly to Panama, which is an hour and 15 minutes away, and buy shit. I don't need that stuff. So Nicaragua works for me. I get a lot of land cheap. I get labor cheap. No one has guns. So
my mom's really worried about me being safe.
Being what?
Safe coming over there. She's like, I don't want you going there. Something's gonna happen.
Listen, if someone kidnaps you, they have to feed you.
I didn't tell her that. That's hilarious. You guys don't have guns then?
No one in like the government has guns, but the average motherfucker walking the street doesn't have guns.
Okay.
The fuck?
Then I have to feed you.
Seriously, I had. It's stupid. Jack, I'm not going to respond. Jack is not invited. Listen, the truth is, Amanda, I feel bad about Jack. And let me explain why. Jack is a young dude, right? Jack is a kind soul. I look at Jack like I look at my granny, right? Jack is like my granny. And like when Jack was here and he was getting the Grind Camp tattoo, because Jack has the Grind Camp symbol tattooed on his neck. I don't know if he took it down, right?
You can't really do that. You can't take it down.
Well, tattoo over it or something. Yeah. But when I was in the tattoo studio telling the tattoo artist who did Jack's Grind Camp thing, did my Wi-Fi symbol on my hand, right? I told the dude, please do not tattoo the shit on Jack's neck. Because Jack has no tattoo. This is Jack's first tattoo.
Oh, boy.
TJ Savir, Jack is not smart. He's articulate, so he sounds smart. I deliberately could give a mother flying fuck about sounding smart. So whatever. I mean, I know. Anyway, but I feel...
You forget how smart you are. Because you just say, like, whatever. Sometimes I forget how smart you are. You're really smart.
I mean, I was telling my mother, so I was talking to my mother a couple of days ago, and I was like, I told her how much money I made last week. And like, we were poor, right? Like, I ate bread and butter for breakfast for months at a time. And like, when I told her, she's like, yeah, but you're smart. And I was like, what? Like, you're supposed to be excited. And she didn't react. She was just like, but you're smart. And like, I think that is my biggest like disappointment with being rich. Like I thought like fireworks would go off and like something would happen.
Right? Nobody cares.
No one gives a fuck.
No. It's all about what you think and how you feel about it. Like I think it's great that I can hand my mom $100 and be like, here, do whatever, you know.
Yeah. Like
Money now, and I think that's awesome.
I sent my mother some money for my mother's birthday is the 24th of December, and I sent her money, and she didn't. She was just like, I think the bank made a mistake, and I was like, no, I sent you that money. And she was like, Mark, do you think money buys happiness?
No. Sure makes it easier, though.
Yeah. So someone asked, what makes you happy?
I don't want to talk about that. Some people are just damn addicted to the struggle, though, and they're going to find a way to struggle no matter if they have the money or whatever they have in life that they need, you know? What makes me happy? I don't even know what makes me happy.
Look, I have noticed that I like solving problems. I like to work. This is the thing, like, I knew what makes me unhappy, and I deliberately, over time, eliminated all the things that makes me unhappy, and that was eliminated by money, right? Like I don't, this might sound stupid, but if I have to wash dishes, I get heartburn. and there's a scientific, so I have ADHD, right? ADD, and I don't say that like a bad thing. I could give a fuck, right? But what ADD, you have less dopamine receptors. So a lot of times when people complete a task, they feel good about themselves. The reason why some ADHD people like solve big problems is because you have to solve a big problem to get a dopamine boost in your brain, right?
Oh, crazy.
Right. So like, because of that, basic tasks tend to frustrate people with ADHD. Okay? So like, all the shit, all the basic stuff. Like, if I remember, since I was a child, washing dishes stresses me to fuck out. Like, really stresses me out. Like, cleaning my room stresses me out. Like, doing random fucking shit. I don't have a cell phone. Well, I didn't have a cell phone for 3 years. I recently got one. But having to respond to people all the time when I'm sitting down focusing on something stresses me out. So money, moving to Nicaragua, which is a cheap country, made me spend less money to remove all the things that makes me like unhappy or stresses me out. And now I am the happiest motherfucker on the face of the earth. So I don't like, so like, you know what I mean? So I think it was a combination of like making money and knowing what makes me unhappy. So I don't know. I think a lot of these things like money buys happiness or money doesn't buy happiness, I think is a very personal thing. So that's a kind of stupid question.
I think accomplishing things and like feeling like I did something big, that's what makes me happy. That's why I'm so addicted to working.
So like, why didn't you? So Amanda, as far as I'm concerned, like you inspire me, right? So like you work hard, you're smart and all the shit, right? How to explain? Like I feel like you did not see that before.
Did not see what? That you appreciate me?
No, how smart you are, and like.
Oh man, yeah, like I'm going through it. Like I've learned so much over the last couple of years. Like that was. Anyway, that's a story I won't tell. I won't go into that.
What do you mean? Please, no, please, why not?
Because people are watching. Like
but the reason why I ask is because I think that the reason why I share everything is because I think other people would learn from it. You know what I mean?
Like ridiculously low self-esteem. Mm-hmm. I didn't think that I was worth a damn. I didn't feel smart. Like I didn't have any goals in life. And when I was stuck in a really bad relationship and all of a sudden I find myself like with 3 kids and no job, whereas when I went into the relationship, I was almost done with college. I was starting a mortgage career. Like I had all this shit going for me. I had excellent credit, everything. And when I left the relationship, I was like, I didn't even know who the fuck I was anymore. I didn't even have a thought without filtering it through what he would think first, because it was that crazy of like, and over time, you know, you think a smart person wouldn't get to that scenario, but over time it just kind of puts you down, and all of a sudden you're like, I have no value, I can't do anything, I can't. So you like, I just started learning, like, I don't know, I read all these books and shit and figured it out, like, and started seeing more value in myself. The biggest thing that helps, I think, is like, once something goes right and you see the potential.
And then it was your fault that it went right. Like, it didn't just go right by itself.
Right, yeah. And then it kind of creates a momentum. Like, now at this point in life, if you ask me what I want, I almost get like goosebumps, because I know that anything that I decide that I fucking want is just a matter of doing it. It's not a matter of like, do I have the ability? Do I have the means? Like, it's just a matter of deciding. So I'm just kind of floating along in life. Like, I don't know what I want, because once I decide I want something, then the grind starts, and I'm going to make that shit happen, you know?
Like, I think I am like, I remember some people ask me, like, if you weren't doing what you're doing now, what you would do, right? And I don't even know how to even approach that question, because I've always kind of like did whatever the fuck I want. And like, I wake up every day. This is not a DSG thing. I'm not like, we'll answer more questions in a second, but I'm enjoying this conversation with Amanda. So that's why I'm ignoring you motherfuckers on YouTube. Yeah, like I know what I want. Like, I think it's funny that people look at this YouTube thing and look at how much videos I have and how much I share and think it's just a joke. Like, the Grind Academy thing is really important to me. Entrepreneurship education is really important to me. I think the internet is changing the world, and you don't have to give a fuck about politics and all the bullshit, and jobs and stuff, if you're willing to solve problems. And the second I realize, okay, so when I see simple motherfuckers on YouTube with a Lamborghini, that gets me excited. Because I don't need stuff, right? Like, I don't want stuff. I don't want stuff. And I think the internet is making people more stupid, and is given, I honestly think the internet is making people more stupid. And pre-social media, when I was in college, it wasn't supposed to be that way. And that gets me excited. Because I feel like now that there's social media, internet and stuff, people are hating on work.
Right.
Like, seriously, like, honestly, like, and I could talk about, okay, let's add some drama to what I'm saying, right? So, and maybe Tyler is watching this, so Tyler would understand. Like, Tyler's free document is just an update of Tom's free document that he's given out. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
And I think that people aren't valuing how much money you could make with hard work and using the internet to amplify your hard work. And they're just taking the shortcut. And because making money and entrepreneurship is a competition, and the internet is making people more stupid, and I could use YouTube like door-to-door sales and make $20,000 in one day with less than 30,000 subscribers, I think that is exciting. And I think that the internet,
like, you can't, like, he's sniping, man. That's
no,
what
I'm not.
I'm gonna sell the knowledge, and I'm gonna sell it.
No, I'm not hating on it. But
You taught me how to do it.
no, you could snipe it, but just add value to it. Don't like,
I got you.
Make it better. Like, snipe and compete. Snipe and lower the price. Snipe and add 10 points. Not snipe and use fucking synonyms to change the fucking words that you're using.
That's the only, that was like the only criticism. And I guess I really shouldn't even be making any criticisms, because I haven't seen the course, but of Matt's course, when I was looking at like the lengths of the videos, because I made it a point to, and maybe this was a mistake on my part, I don't know, but I tried to keep everything like as short and sweet as possible. Like, here's the point. And I would ramble about it if it was a topic that I really felt like you needed to understand why. But otherwise, I just tried to keep it like really super short. Because if I wanted to watch like, you know, a 30-minute video on a very simple topic, I would go through YouTube and figure this all out, like we did, like I did for eBay, like I did for everything else. But I mean, buying a course is for people that want like short and sweet and to the point, like bam, bam, bam. Let me learn and let me get on with it. Not like, you know, because you got to watch YouTube, you watch the intro, you watch the ramble, you know. I don't buy a course to watch all that.
And that's the thing. So like a lot of these a lot of the people in this space of entrepreneur education and like selling courses complain about conventional education, right? So they complain that you go to university and you do history and you do, like I went to a historically black university and we had to do all this fucking African diaspora bullshit, right? And no, I'm not bashing Matt. I'm just being fucking honest. And you Americans are too politically correct.
We're too sensitive.
You're super sensitive when Donald Trump is the president. Yep. Like, I don't get it. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So, a lot of people in this space bash university and bash, like, formal education because you have to learn all the shit that you don't need. But then, because a course needs to be sold for $500 or $1,000 or $2,000, you make all these fucking videos that don't add value to dick, except for yourself because you hyped up the course or you want to justify the course, and no one has time for that shit, dude. Like I want to get rich. I want to solve problems. I want to give me what I need and let me add my value, my work. Like, and that's the thing. I don't know. I'm weirded out about all this space. And I promised myself, what's that?
That was kind of my hang up on even making a course because, like, you see all these people out there, like, flashing their cars. I'm not talking about Matt flashing their fancy cars or whatever.
That's everybody. That's everyone.
But, like, I felt like if I made a course and sold it to people, like, I was that grungy person, like, pulling that shit. But that's the thing. Like, I have value, and I had to convince myself you have something valuable to give people, and it's okay for them to pay you money.
Amanda, I begged you to finish your fucking course.
I know that. Well, yeah, I had to get over my mental block about all that shit and selling people things. I had to realize I had value to give. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's I don't know. It's a weird time and a weird space, and I think like because like okay, I choose sides, right? I say what I'm like, what I agree with, and I say what I don't agree with, and people could call it hating or not hating or whatever. But I don't understand why, like going to university isn't politically correct. They fucking don't accept everyone. They don't accept every teacher. They don't accept every fucking student. But then outside of the structure, people want to come into entrepreneurship and think that like, I don't know what people think. I don't like the fuck.
I don't know what people think about a lot of things. That's a bold statement.
Yeah, like it's interesting. All of this is interesting. My bank info and SNS. What are people? Let's answer some quick questions first. The course is $297 and it's in the description, so go check that shit out.
There's some guy that did a chargeback on his course. He didn't reach out to me or anything. Tell me what. So I removed him from all the groups, so you know.
But who's the dude? Do you know who the name is?
Brown. Something Brown. I don't know. Anyway.
What's his first name?
Thank you, dude.
Call him out. Call him out on fucking YouTube.
I'll just Google search chargeback in my email. I'll find his.
Yeah, some motherfucker charged back to Amanda's course.
Die? My phone just died. My phone died. I was trying to do that. Wasn't meant to be. I'm
leaving the inner circle and going to push circle. Jay, you are such a fucking horrible cunt. Jay is in my inner circle and I'm managing his Amazon account.
Yeah.
And he's leaving the inner circle to go to Pooch or whatever the fucking name is. Like, I think this is the thing, right? I think people don't realize. So one thing a dude in my inner circle withdrew from college. a dude from my inner circle withdrew from college. And I'm excited from him, right? So I'm excited that like he's making a lot of money. He is like financial free or whatever, right? But how I look at that is like the power that some of us YouTubers have. So people look up to us for direction and whatever, right? So I am freaked out by people like Jack and people like Pooch and people like other people producing content on YouTube that don't appreciate being challenged. If I say something, I want someone to be like, Mark, you're full of shit. And I want to have a Google voice. I want to have a live conversation about why I'm full of shit, because people are following our fucking lead and making life-changing fucking decisions based on the bullshit that we're putting out on fucking YouTube. So it drives me fucking nuts when people don't respect the power that they have in producing content. That is scary.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You said about, don't ask me if you should quit your job. Like, I don't want that kind of responsibility. And you don't ever know what to tell people when it comes to quitting your job.
Well,
like, I didn't quit my job until my job was actually keeping me from expanding my business, where I was making more money than my job. And it was like, okay, I'm making more money here, but I still need a good reason to quit. And that became the reason. Me going to this 9-to-5 job was keeping me from making
right.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Like, I'm excited that this dude, I'll make a video with him, so I wouldn't like put him. I'm like very excited that he like has that much confidence in his e-commerce businesses that like college is keeping him in the way of progressing. And I'm excited that he has faith in himself and his success he had so far to leave university, and he's actually coming to the dropshipping house. So I guess we'll tell that story or whatever. But I also realize the responsibility that I have to play in that shit, right? And like, I don't like Jack with the tattoo. Like I begged him not to get it. Like I get it. Like I get that. Like it's weird. Kirk is in this chat, right? Kirk is this smart motherfucker from Jamaica, and I've been trying to collab with his fucking ass. And this motherfucker has been curving me for like a year and a half. Kirk, I hope dude, let us collab. Like, we'll collab, right? Like, Kirk is a solid dude, but like, for fuck's sake, dude. So and when I get a grind camp tattoo. Huh?
Is grind camp, and then what's March?
Right. So in February we have grind camp, where it's like people come to Nicaragua, and we have 4 different 1-week sessions. So you could stay for the whole month. I told what's her name, Kate, to stay for the month. Tom will be here. Rico will be here. Right. I made $1,200 profit thanks to Mike. Right. So we have grind camp, which is this thing where, like, I've had it before. Jack was part of it. I have a grind camp tattoo on my arm. But March, I have a drop shipping house where I host 8 people who drop ship on either eBay or Amazon, 4 guys, 4 girls, and I help them with eBay and Amazon, and they would just produce the content for 2 or 3 months.
Nice.
So, because, like, I don't think people realize that what we're doing, like producing courses, is changing entrepreneurial education. Like, I don't think people have a conscious understanding of that. And the same way that colleges have dorms and you could collab with people in college, I am trying to create that same experience. And I'm just trying to show that people, like, it's normal. Like, it's just, like, people don't.
I do this shit. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and if you put in the 8 hours a day as you would in your job, you can make a lot of money.
Yeah,
like
hours. If I had 8 hours a day to commit to my business and like only my business, I'd be in that Lamborghini. No, I wouldn't. I'll never get a Lamborghini. But I mean, I could be pretty damn productive if I had 8 hours a day.
No, I'll buy a Lamborghini. I never really wanted a Lamborghini. I think I always wanted a Porsche. If Dan is watching, he's supposed to get me a fucking Maserati. So Dan, get your motherfucker to send that Maserati to Nicaragua.
What about experiences though? Like you don't like to travel, huh? That's why people come to you.
I don't like to travel at all.
I don't like experiences.
Like have I ever gone on vacation? I don't think I've ever gone on vacation. I don't think. No. I've been to Colombia a couple times, and get a Porsche. Lambos are clunky and ugly. Kid has a Porsche. This motherfucker. Yeah, I don't like to travel. Like I used to fly to Panama, play poker for 2 weeks, and come back to Nicaragua.
You have to play poker if I come there.
It's good. It's easy money. Like Nicaragua's easy, and you're a girl. Like they will think that you're a dumbass. Like I'm a black dude with tattoos on my fingers, and they're like, this nigga's a drug dealer. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I haven't played poker, and since my poker partner died, but I miss it.
Jeez.
We all stopped getting together, and we all stopped playing, and we all stopped going places. But I miss it.
Yeah, Mauricio said, Kate, you hot girl. Mauricio trying to pick up every motherfucker. First Stephanie commented, and he sent out some message to Stephanie, and now this motherfucker told me Kate hot. Dude, I hope you don't have a girl or a wife, dude. Like the fuck.
Kate was pretty hot, from what I remember. I watched the one video.
Yeah, which is fine. But Mauricio tried to pick up Stephanie, who wasn't even on the video, and then
we always have a friend like that. We had a friend like that in high school. It was like we always hung out with the dudes because the chicks were annoying. But like every dude that we brought around, she wanted to date him. She was in love with him.
Dude, Mauricio, I used to try to pick up every girl I can until I got gonorrhea. So be careful. And I got that shit from a Miss Nicaragua contestant. So this girl was hot as fuck, and she was like a model. And I remember the thought process. I was like, I could like go to the gas station for a condom and miss out on sleeping with a potential Miss Nicaragua. And like my biggest fear was getting an ugly girl pregnant, so like everyone would know, and then gonorrhea got my ass. So be careful, Mauricio. Like I actually wrote a blog post about getting gonorrhea, and someone from my mother's church saw it, and my mother made me take it down.
And yeah, I don't think I talk about it like on YouTube publicly.
I could give a fuck. Like,
fuck. Well, not like you're in the dating game anymore.
Yeah, and this is like, who gives? Like, if you're wasting time thinking about me, you need something else to do with your life.
Right.
Dan, I'm not gonna say this shit on YouTube. She will kill my ass. I dated one Miss Nicaragua, and I dated one girl that came up third to be Miss Nicaragua.
Amazon tax.
What are they saying?
Well, DSM tool doesn't take into account Amazon tax unless you tell it to.
Fuck DSM tools.
Or wait, do they have like an Amazon tool now that he's talking about?
I don't know. Yeah, I know. It was supposed to be eBay versus Amazon. It's getting late. We've just been talking shit for like a long time. The thing, okay, this is a funny thing. So I looked at the reason why I like changed Amanda's $297. There's a link in the description. Go get that shit. So I've been looking at some like podcasts and some videos on YouTube. And I just like, I think more of the videos I do, I don't plan to collab with a lot of people, but I think more of the videos I do is just going to be like regular videos and not like, oh God, amp revenge, eBay dropshipping for you is dead because you typed that shit. I just want to do more videos of like regular stuff, right? So we talk about drop shipping and we just talk about regular shit.
Why is my course so cheap? Because I personally have a rule not to pay more than $500 for something, and it's $297 until the end of the year, and then it's going to be $495. It's not cheap because it's not worth it.
Are you going to raise the price for $495? Sweet.
Yeah, that's where it's going to be.
So guys, go buy that shit immediately. Or wait till January 1st so I get a big affiliate commission.
Yeah, you can wait.
So there's the link in the courses, the link to the course in the description. Amanda, we've been talking for a while.
What?
What's that?
Sorry, I'm on the other page, so I don't see when you start talking. I have some things I want to add to it too, so like that's gonna happen into next year.
Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited about next year. Because I think I'm going to be more of a savage.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be more of an asshole.
I'm going to take your direction more this year. Like, you're telling me all these things I could be doing and I want to be doing them. I really like teaching people. I don't know if it's like an ego boost or what, that people come to me for information and I'm able to answer their questions. Like, I have the knowledge and I can help them. I don't have enough students like... You know what? It's crazy how many people like buy something and then don't even watch it.
Yeah.
In the course, like how many people have viewed and how much they've viewed. And I'm just like baffled by that. I'm like, come on, guys. Did you just buy it to sit on it like a book on your shelf?
I say we do. Okay, so let's choose a date for the Amazon Inner Circle.
Right now?
Yeah.
We have to decide what you get from the inner circle.
I will tell. So me personally, for my inner circle, I do 2 one-on-ones and I do weekly group calls.
So you get like an introductory 2 one-on-ones and then calls.
And then I would finish. Go ahead. What's that?
They get DS Genie for a year, right? Like.
Right, so they get DS Genie for a year, but we're almost done with DS Genie Amazon. So I think we could. So I will aim for a date to finish DS Genie Amazon, and then we would bundle DS Genie Amazon for a year, your course, and maybe. Okay, the thing is, I think I do the one-on-ones because I don't have a course.
Well, what am I contributing then? I can do one-on-ones.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying we should no. I'm saying you should do the course, DS Genie for a year, and the group calls, not the one-on-ones.
Course, DS Genie for a year, and yeah.
Because what happens is the group calls are recorded, so you could like that is uploaded to a membership area, so they can look at the past group calls.
Gotcha. Yeah, we just need to figure out when we start it.
Yeah, we could start it in January or after you leave after Nicaragua.
All right, we'll think about that.
So Mark does not have a course. I have like training or whatever that I do one-on-one and these group calls, the recorded group calls. How many group calls are there so far? There are a lot. Like I think we have recorded maybe. Jesus. At least 30 group calls recorded. Because we were doing 2 group calls a week for at least 3 months. At least. So if you join the inner circle, I don't have the link to the inner circle on this video. Anyway, I'm sure my wife, my tablet is in the other room, so I'm sure my wife is like blowing up her shit. I keep telling her if she wants to know what I'm doing, just look at my YouTube channel.
There it is. Yeah, I gotta get the kids to bed.
Jay Allen is on the call. So Jay Allen is like, he is inspiring. He got up to 100,000 hours. Whatever happened to Matt highly anticipated course? I think Matt, I'm not going to talk about this shit. We need to go. It's 7 o'clock. Your kids need to go to sleep. I need to get the fuck home. My driver's looking at me like I'm fucking psycho.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Amanda. Thanks for your time. Guys, thanks for your time. If you have...
channel. We never tell them that enough.
All right, there's a link to Amanda's channel in the description. Check that shit out and subscribe. There's a link to her course. Go check that shit out. it's $297 right now. It'll be raised to like $497 at the end of the year. Correct, Manda?
Yeah.
So go buy that shit. And Jay Allen is actually in the inner circle, and he sells about He sells over $100,000 on eBay a month, nice. with less than 1,000 listings.
Sweet.
So that's epic.
Since he's in your group.
Yeah. He was selling like 30 or 40,000, and he got up to 100,000 when he joined the group.
Yeah.
Diashini is he from New York? Yeah, Jay is from New York. Diashini 2.0 will be launched tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, really? You sure?
Yeah. Okay. Like now I'm dependent on my programmers who could lose their job.
I'm excited to get back to using it. I don't know how many times I messaged you like, man, I miss it.
Amanda is on Instagram. Amanda, what's your Instagram?
Dropship-shenanigans.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sammy, send me a message on Instagram and I'll send you Amanda's Instagram.
Here, wait. I can put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it real quick. So follow me on Instagram at NoBSDropshipping and follow Amanda on Instagram. She's going to put her Instagram real quick. Oh, Jesus Christ. So dropship-shenanigans. You might want to change that to DS Sheng or something.
Hey, 2 months ago was when you needed to help me with the name.
True. Touche, my bad.
No, there's too much to change.
I'm typing this. Your video has 611 likes and 30 dislikes. I don't know.
Who's disliking everything? Bastards.
Yeah, no, someone just commented that like on the video that I made about Poochie's pack, that she has more likes than my video does. You have to understand, this does not bother me because there are more stupid people on earth than there are smart people.
What is this Poochie shit about?
I don't know, some bitch making videos. Like, this is the thing. I understand that there are more dumbass people than smart people. So I actually don't expect to get a lot of followers because I don't speak stupid language.
Dude, I'm going to start a channel with my kids playing with toys because they do that shit anyway. And Ryan's making what, like 17 million freaking. And he probably wakes up to a doorstep full of toys every day, like given to him by everyone.
People are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a good one, Amanda. Have a good one, you motherfuckers. Like my fucking video. Subscribe to my shit. Comment if you're on this and you weren't on the live. Comment and ask me whatever questions. Let me know what videos you want us to cover. And have a good one.
Later.